Hey there, Dr. J.P. Guidry here. We're going to step into phase 2 here. We're going to start talking a little bit about speed training and some of the different tools on the market. There's a lot more things out there than I have here. These are just a few things that I have, but they all kind of do the same thing. It's just kind of finding your price point and what works for you. There's pros and cons to all of them. So the one thing I've been using recently is a stack system. So it's a weighted club system. It's got adjustable weights. The beauty of this is it's got a guided app. So Sasha McKenzie and I apologize for who else developed this, but they put a lot of work into the programming, the warming up, the testing, and the numbers of all this. So it's a guided program. It's a very good volume program. You know, one of the downfalls of some of the other programs out there, Superspeed being one of them, you know, they've gotten better at this, is it's way too much volume in my opinion. But all the volume, the numbers, the reps, the weights have been purposely selected based on where you're at in your progress to progress you along. So the beauty of this is it's still just a weighted club that we can adjust, but the guided app, and it allows you to track, share your progress, and then kind of adjust for that, as well as built-in rest times and things like that. So Superspeed is which is kind of one of the older ones on the market. You know, I tend to shy away from their particular programming and kind of do my own. You know, I stick to lower volume, maybe 3 to 5 swings. I do some different things. We may do some different drills with it, whether it's a step drill or backswing speed or different things. I don't swing opposite-handed. There's still nothing out there to convince me there's any benefit to swinging opposite-handed when you're doing speed training. I think it's just a waste of time and energy and potentially more of a risk for people that aren't used to swinging that side. But again, another great tool. You know, for both of these, you're going to need some kind of speed feedback with the radar. The PRGR is the best for this, because even if you have some of the other stuff, the launch monitors are not going to read it if you're not hitting a ball. I've got also these arrow swings, which will, the benefit of these, they're cheaper. They go on your own club, so you don't need to buy a lot of extra tools. You can just use them. Again, it just provides some extra resistance, and you can vary that resistance and work that in. There's plenty of other tools out there. There's a Twitch trainer. I know Tour Tempo, I think his name is John Novosel. He's got some products out there. A lot of stuff out there. They all kind of get to the same product, or the same benefit, which is training your body to swing fast and swing at those high-end speeds. You know, with a golf club or an implement that represents a golf club in your hand. So if you have a goal of swinging faster, probably need to be some kind of speed training. How you program that in is going to depend on a lot of things. So, you know, the problem when this became really popular is we started to see some injuries, some repetitive use injuries, because people were doing too much volume or they weren't in the right shape to be doing this stuff. So that's why it's still important to be kind of doing the other stuff, or maybe even build a base of mobility and strength work before you jump straight into the speed work or high volume speed work. So if you have any questions, reach out to me, johnpaul@guidrypt.com, or you can DM me on any of the social media platforms.